A revelation from the U.S. Secretary of Defense Ash Carter during his visit to the Philippines. He says the allies have been conducting joint patrols in the South China Sea since last month. The Pentagon Chief also announced some U.S. troops will stay behind after joint exercises, and CCTV's Nathan King has more.
All smiles as allies announce their relationship is getting closer and closer. The U.S. Secretary of Defense says that a force of 300 U.S. troops, including Air Force commandos, combat aircraft and helicopters, will remain behind through the end of April. This comes after Manila asked Washington to help convince China not to assert its sovereignty rights over Huanyan Island, which the Philippines calls Scarborough Shoal. These moves are on top of the recently inked enhanced security agreement with the Philippines. That agreement gives the U.S. access to 5 bases in its former colony, as well as rights to rotate in ships and aircraft.
These patrols will continue to help build our interoperability and improve the Philippine Navy, even as these patrols contribute to the safety and security of the region's waters.
The U.S. will also continue so-called freedom of navigation operations. They involve U.S. Navy ships intentionally sailing within 12 nautical miles of islands and features claimed by China, a zone traditionally used to define maritime boundaries. The Chinese Ministry of Foreign Affairs calls this hypocritical. Both nations have accused Beijing of militarizing the South China Sea, but China says this is exactly what the U.S. and its allies are doing. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs also sees hypocrisy in the Philippines' unilateral move at The Hague to get an international tribunal to dismiss China's sovereignty claims in the South China Sea, while at the same time making moves to bolster its position militarily.
China's attitude and our position on this unilateral arbitration request has been very clear worldwide. That is, we are not going to participate in any way in this case, and we are not going to accept the result. What kind of result it might come out from this arbitration case.
A ruling from The Hague and that tribunal on the United Nations Convention of the Law of the Sea is expected within weeks and could cause further tensions. Nathan King, CCTV, Washington.